Now we get to talk about another Fathom Events movie I saw. Not another, but a Fathom Events movie I saw in July, and that was Kiki's Delivery Service. Yeah, it was part of Ghibli-fest. Got to see that again. Luckily, I got to see it at a closer theater this time, because first time I had to go all the way, I had to go on the highway towards the Orleans. But it was worth it for that seating, although one kid next to me was kind of annoying. No, this time around, Kiki's Delivery Service was at a theater close by. It was fairly simple, and yeah, this was actually the first time viewing this movie as an adult, because I hadn't seen the film in like 10, 12, 13 years maybe. So I guess revisiting this film for the first time on the big screen was kind of a big deal for me. Where to begin? I mean, it's Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli. The animation is still spectacular, especially with the flying scenes. You know, just you can definitely feel the wind press against the characters as they're flying through. And interestingly enough, it was also the first time I was viewing the edited English dub version of it. And someone actually pointed out when I was talking about Totoro that it was the Disney version of Totoro, Disney dub of Totoro that they aired for the Fathom event. So now I got a better sense of what dubs to expect. With Kiki, of course, the English dub. The first English dub of it, of course, added a lot of unnecessary things, like, you know, what 4Kids and other companies did at the time. But with the reissue version, I never really saw this. I never saw it until I saw it in theaters, and you could I could definitely tell where they cut where the additional audio was and where it got cut, because I do remember the original English dub of it having certain lines. So, but yeah, just seeing it definitely feels more concise and more accurate to the original film. And it was interesting because there were a lot of scenes that I actually forgot were in the movie, like the whole, you know, Gigi being pretending to be the toy until Kiki found it in the crow's nest. You know, the whole subplot with the painter in the woods. Yeah, it's like that whole part I completely forgot about that was in the original version of it, or at least in the movie. Sorry. And the voice acting, it's still great to me, although it is kind of hard to listen to Phil Hartman's voice without thinking of, you know, the tragedy. Especially at that message at the end where it says, "In memory of Phil Hartman." I'm like, oh man. Because he did a really good job with that film, and it's kind of a shame that we don't have, like, you know, comedians of that kind of high class level. I mean, we probably do, and I'm probably just, like, not looking in the right places, but still. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say is that it was really, really nice revisiting Kiki's Delivery Service again. I do have to say, I remember there being word of, like, a live action movie that was being made or released recently. I don't know if that's that's still a thing, or if people forgot about that. I don't know. I'll look it up later. But yeah, Kiki's delivery service still holds up. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.